Come on, I still got 500 MT in this game. I'll join in a second.
Oh, solid strike right in the heart of the green.
You just missed that layup with the knee look out on that.
So on the putting surface and taking a good look now at this birdie putt here at the second. Birdie try again
You got
here
Hall of
today.
Fame stopper though. I should keep it in my lineup.
I just hit a 20-foot birdie. I nailed it.
Oh, this is a huge putt. It's in.
Yo, what are you talking about, dude?
So par 4 to open, then a par 3, and now Frank here at the third. A
Hello?
par 5 at 528 yards.
What did you talking about?
Everything very early on in the round. Dogleg left first.
I'm asking you one more time. What did you talk about?
Long dogleg right par 5 with a good.
So why would you text me something if you're not talking about nothing?
Reach this hole in two.
Great strike and a great result.
He goes here and
Setting
lie.
up, good chance to attack the flag. Second shot coming up here at the par 5.
No, I ain't gonna say to you, man. You. I ain't gonna say that picture.
That was just a gutsy shot right there, and a good look at Eagle coming up. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt.
Eagle. I think I can hit this one too. In there. Get
Just
it.
has the feel to that. For those of you just tuning in, we're checking in now on our featured golfer here at the fourth. Frank, it's been more of the same here on day number 2, which is to say, been fun to watch.
Yeah, Rich, you're exactly right. That good form has certainly carried over into today.
I need 4 more shot seconds for the week.
Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
Comfortably inside the cut line, the young prodigy makes another birdie. Frank, what's the key here at the 5th hole? It's par 4, 424 yards.
The first real stringent tee shot of the day. 3 bunkers. First one not really in play. The third one in the distance, the issue of someone like a Bubba Watson. You should be able to aim at that and not reach it.
It's nice to roll in a 25-footer now and then. Those feel good. But still, there's nothing like hitting that perfect tee ball. Long and straight.
Yeah, you can puff out your chest, last to play, the advantage, holes shorter. Basically, the list goes on.
Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. He really likes this hole. Made birdie yesterday. Can he do it again today?
You called me. What do you want from me
Just
for?
an amazing display. The records continue to fall.
Yeah, to figure out what the hell you was talking about, yo.
Par 4, 6th hole, reasonably short at 373 yards.
So
a
you're
lot
not
of
gonna tell me what
golfers
you was talking about.
arrive at a hole like this and they'll think, well, I'm just going to blast it away because it's such a short four. You think these kinds of holes require a little more thinking?
They certainly do. There's no point really going through that narrow neck. You can just sort of knock a 3-wood down there, or something that's going to give you a decent yardage where you can at least spin that second shot. If you can guarantee that ball's going to stop when it lands, it's going to be much easier than trying to fashion some sort of pitch and run.
Safely aboard.
that just adds insult to injury to the rest of the field. Another birdie, and the gap even wider.
A sensational performance. That was just a beautiful drive. He hit it solid and right in the middle. Second from an excellent lie. Well, he gave us a demonstration today why he's one of the best in the sport. Every green hit
another
regulation.
20-foot eagle, though. Anybody can hit it. It's me. Oh, it missed. It rammed out. Oh.
Like, damn, I don't remember what the hell I was asking.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this
somebody
point.
got attitude. I'm gonna be pissy elsewhere, homie. You could.
And what a day it's been. Frank, you like this kind of design feature where you go from
Whatever,
the longest hole in the course immediately to the shortest hole?
Certainly, golf giveth and golf taketh away. This is just minimally uphill, just a couple of feet, but you can see from the overview the design of the green. And that flag's on the right, it's a little bit of a longer carry, so just
because I have to do something I don't want to do.
You don't have to hit it directly at the flag.
I don't tell you to do anything. If you do it, that's on yourself. I'll make you do it, do I?
This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance.
You get hung up on it. So hurtful.
Rather nice shot, so.
That was a solid strike.
I'm an asshole.
Result.
Period.
Right about 9
That's what I am.
to the hole.
If you don't like it, you know what to do. Just click that unfriend button. What?
Count that. That's a birdie. So we'll round out the front side here at Banff Springs with a par 5 and reasonably short at only 501 yards.
So very reachable because of that yardage that you just referenced. Hole bends a little bit to the right. You can favor the left side with a tee shot. It's just going to make that angle on the second a little bit easier.
And now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. With that ball sitting up, you can bring it in high, you can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
This hole really sets up well for the player. Birdie yesterday, and a chance for another one today. These putts keep the round together. And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports. We are back on this beautiful day here at Banff Springs in the Canadian Rockies. Set to kick off all the action on the back nine. The 10th begin with a par 3, Frank, 218 yards.
And I have no idea why this is called Little Bow, because over 200 yards, you really have to bow up with this tee shot here. That's for sure. Bending there, you need something that comes out of the gate very, very straight and with a decent height on it as well. If you want to land on that left side of the green and make it slow.
Wow, Ruby Joe came on for 500, boy.
Ooh. On the green and looking at a birdie opportunity.
Second shot.
Henry Amar.
I already got it.
Oh, the Ruby Joe came on.
You can hit 300-yard drives and miss 3-foot putts.
Probably never use that card for me. Might as well.
Yeah, I'm not going to use them either, but I might as well get him to use 500.
That's the idea. Just knock it in. On the tee here at the 11th hole, 417-yard par 4. Is this a drive you like to hit, Frank?
It certainly is, Rich, but it's a little narrower than what your eye first sees. And the reason why, there's a tree sort of another 40, 50 yards down the right side past that bunker. So if you hog that right side, that tree can become a little bit of a problem for the second shot.
Well, those are good numbers right there. 320, 320 yards. Just crushed it in the fairway. Good swing, good shot yet again. Just a pure strike, a perfect result. He'll have a good look at birdie now. This from 7 feet.
He enjoying the stream whenever.
Down it, that's a birdie.
I'm going to the second one.
All right, on to the 12th hole, 442-yard par 4. What do you like about this hole,
Searching
Frank?
to the auction.
Just a nice par 4 that sort of bends to the player's right. A lot of people will just stand up here, grab the driver.
Hey.
I really think you have to do that, Rich. The hole's not overly long. Just something shorter down that left side. And you're only going to have a short iron in for your second shot.
I'm going to just text you, all
Good
right?
strike, good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Frank, this is a position where
Okay,
players
whatever.
absolutely licking his
Shit.
chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah,
But I
this
ain't
is when this
stressed.
game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play.
Oh, this
the only thing you're
Reggie,
really looking at
diest
right
nigga
now
that you
is
got
just the
there.
flag.
Uh-huh.
A Ruby matchup nightmare one? Is that the one you got?
Yeah.
That is a beauty, a real beauty. Birdie putt coming up.
500, huh?
The par on this hole yesterday. Continues to roll it very well all day long.
He received 500.
Par 3 13th, it's 225 yards. Frank, you happy walking out of here with a 3?
Yeah, take a 3, go to the next hole, unless it's match play.
Bought that Carlos Boozer too.
Put a birdie on the card here yesterday, don't forget.
Yeah, Miramar.
Yeah.
This
I
for
got
another
that card
birdie
too.
on this hole on the week.
Open night, Jordan.
Well, good roll, good putt.
Low-key struggling today too. That's
Well, here we are at the
Only
14th
30
hole. It's
under.
par 4, 442 yards. You like this hole, Frank?
I do, but if you were spraying it off the
George,
tee here,
dang,
then there's all sorts of problems. Bunkers left, trees right.
I just
This
got,
is a fairway you must hit.
Emerald Michael Jordan. I didn't even know he had a card that was that low.
That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
Frankie's cranking it and banking it. Giant drives, a boatload of birdies. What a round.
Yeah, these are the days you just dream for. We know golf's not that easy, but on a day like today, savor it and just keep going. Keep doing it.
Boy, if I could buy MT on this game.
Seems to like it.
Oh, of course, the
Headed
Kobe
to the back
Bryant
part
from
of
the
the green.
Rockers pack. That's his dynamic dude. Fuck you, bitch.
Midway through this back 9, could
Fucking
use
Will
this
Rockers,
birdie here at the
fucking
14th.
reward Kobe
And
Bryant.
getting ready for the putt.
Look my dick, bitch.
a 16-foot birdie. For the win. It's good! Kyrie Irving, what a shot!
Hard putt, soft hands, beautiful putt. Well, now the par 4s begin to stretch out a little bit. The 15th here, Frank, is 475 yards.
Certainly want to put your big shoes on here. Nice big slinging draw off the tee might help go a little further. It does go downhill considerably, so you get a little bit more run out of the tee shot if you did that.
Right. Just tattooed that. Frank, I'm always fascinated by the way professionals approach the game and how different it is from us amateurs. You're not just standing up and hitting a shot and hoping to catch it on the middle of the face. You're thinking about lower high, left to right, or right to left.
Yeah, there's two schools of thought, really. You're either moving the shot away from something or towards something. So this is a great example here. You could be moving the ball away from the left side of the green, but closer towards the flag.
Oh, my God.
Right there.
That should have went in.
So easy. That birdie coming
That's
up.
the Aaron Brand card. You got the prime time one?
They'll tap in.
Huh?
You got the prime time Elton Brand card? Is it Ruby?
Yeah. I got this really hard birdie to hit. I'm gonna wait till you get done. Let me just see this. I'm gonna try to hit it.
I know I got one more series to look at. Swing it. Enjoying it. Searching now.
What are you looking for?
Just cheap collection cards. Try to complete these collections, man. Just Elgin Baylor for 1,000. I'm gonna join the stream now. So the broadcast has been stopped.
I'm still here. Try it now.
Alright.
So I'm still alive.
Try again. Watch broadcast. Alright, go ahead. Right now I'm looking at you dude walk down the fairway. And I'm looking at you look like a butter. 31 under, wow.
Dang, you so... That was like 2 minutes ago. So my dude walking down the fairway?
Wait, how long is this birdie? 237 feet.
Amazing display. The records continue to fall. Moving on to number 16 now. It's a par 4,
Yeah, I just heard you say
14 yards. And Frank, what are we looking at here?
It's another hole that'll favor a nice sort of high draw off the tee. It'll set up that second
Oh,
shot
that
to a
birdie.
green that has got several different levels on it.
That was hard, bro. It's pretty hard to hit right there.
Really, bro? 22 over them niggas.
Good contact, good result. Frank, just a beautiful day out there today, but there are some challenges.
I told you he struggled in the first round, man.
Focus on exactly how strong it is and what direction, because it's very easy to make the mistake of hitting the wrong club out here. You make a mistake with the wrong club choice, even a good swing is not going to get rewarded.
That's the putter. I don't want to do that.
Should be pretty good right there. On the safe side. Really in control of this hole. Birdie yesterday and another opportunity on the way. Not a gimme, but well within his range. So the dominant performance continues.
Yeah, we're watching two tournaments right now, the one at the top and the rest.
Frank, as we make our way to the house, a chance here at the 17th, just 374 yards, a chance for a birdie.
It certainly is. Anytime you see a hole today under 400 yards of par 4, that is, you know you're going to get a short on your iron. You're going to get a short iron in your hand if you hit a good tee shot. Just avoid the bunkers left and right off the tee. Green does slope back to front, so it pitches nicely towards you, making that second shot of anything a little easier.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
This nigga is 33 under. 33 under.
Superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
He has this for birdie.
You ever hit the ball in a bunker?
Yeah.
Continues to amaze yet
not often,
birdie.
but yeah.
And what a day it's
I hit one out of play the other day, but it bounced back in and hit
Here
the green.
we are at the 18th at Banff Springs, 578-yard par 5. Frank, did you like to finish a round with a par 5?
Certainly if I could birdie it, that's for sure. And there's a good chance here at 18 you can.
So you're like a stroke behind me.
They're all in play for various standards of play. But the reward is if you can pump one down the middle of the fairway there, and then you reduce this par 5 to simply a drive and an iron.
Playing his second shot here at the par 5. Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
Chance to get it close here.
Oh.
Great way to finish off the
final approach the green with this ball,
with a birdie opportunity. Birdie here yesterday, trying to do it again today. Count that. That's a birdie.
It's a weird break, man. No problem.
There you have it. The second round is complete. Another solid effort put together, and it shows on the scorecard.
And after 2 rounds, you really start to see not only who's playing well, but who's consistent.
Oh, let's go. I can unlock my 4th. That should be a thing now.
I'm 19 under today. Oh, 52. They really shot a 52. Have you shot 100 under yet?
No. I think the highest I shot was like 81, 82.
81, 82 under? If you shoot 100 under, bro, I might block you.
Oh, 80 something, that ain't enough. Let me see. See what we got for Saturday. Alright. I like Molly Heat. We're gonna play quick rounds so we can get this over with. See where they put me at. On the 7th hole.
This is EA Sports coverage of the PGA Tour. Today it's live third round coverage of the Mountain Shootout. Now to the long par 5 7th hole, 602 yards, Frank. They call it hoodoo.
Yeah, it's nothing for a little muscle man. Bust one up the tee there. Well, actually it is. You're going to need two of your best if you want to reach this par 5 and 2. So start with a good one.
Interesting with the almost space-age advancements in golf equipment, what with new, lighter materials, and with the increased focus on fitness and strength, players are hitting the ball longer than ever. That has forced architects to lengthen the golf courses without sacrificing the integrity or the shot value of the original design.
Shit. Slow down, slow down.
This hole really sets up well for the player. Birdie yesterday. A chance for another one today. Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Soaring high and diving in the cup. That's an eagle. Frank, you like this kind of design feature where you go from the longest hole in the course immediately to the shortest hole.
Certainly, golf giveth and golf taketh away. This is just minimally uphill, just a couple of feet, but you can see from the overview the design of the green. When that flag's on the right, it's a little bit of a longer carry, so just be a little cognizant of that. You don't have to hit it directly at the flag. Surely not.
That will be a great look at birdie. Birdie here yesterday. This putt again for birdie. No problems there.
Roger, you there?
Sort of shoot of marvelous trees that define this fairway. Just avoid the right side. Something down the left side is going to open up the second shot.
Well, this looks good.
Certainly is.
This has really been impressive. High level of golf today, putting on a clinic out there. Now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now.
Somebody else is
ball
watching.
sitting up, you can bring it in high, you can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. Big swing right there. A great result. And now a chance for a big swing in momentum with an eagle coming up. So a tester from 4 feet. Good putt.
I almost missed that.
Rich Lerner alongside Frank Novello for EA Sports. We are back on this beautiful day here at Banff Springs in the Canadian Rockies. Set to kick off all the action on the back nine. The 10th begin with a par 3, Frank, 218 yards.
And I have no idea why this is called Little Bow, because over 200 yards, you really have to bow up with this tee shot here. That's for sure. Bending there, you need something that comes out of the gate very, very straight and with a decent height on it as well. If you want to land on that left side of the green and make it stop.
On the green, and a chance for birdie. And it's a long way to the hole from here. Never easy.
40 under through 9 holes. Wow.
I can't even see the hole.
Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
It's a very makeable putt here. He is currently 5 under for his round.
I'll take a par right there.
Well, considering the lead that he has on the rest of the field, a par is all you need. So off the long par 3/10, we are at the 11th hole, 417-yard par 4, Frank.
It looks like a straightaway par 4, Rich, but if anything, the hole actually bends to the left, and you really want to follow that natural contour of that. Just sort of draw it off those bunkers on the right, or just simply carry it over the ones on the left. But ideally down the left side, it avoids that pine tree that's further down. There's always advantage of hitting it further than most, Rich, and straighter than most. When you put the two together, it's just straight up a head start.
Can't hide the flagstick from that man. Now this for birdie. Came away with par in the previous round. You always like that. Count it as a birdie. All right, on to the 12th hole, 442-yard par 4. What do you like about this hole, Frank?
Just a nice par 4 that sort of bends to the player's right. A lot of people will just stand up here, grab the driver. I don't really think you have to do that, Rich. The hole's not overly long. Just something shorter down that left side. I'm going to have a short iron in for your second shot.
He just blasted that one down the fairway. Out there about 325 yards. Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
This is a good-looking shot. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
This for another birdie on this hole on the week. And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
There you have it. Round 3 is finished, and it was a good one, Frank.
Yeah, after 3 rounds in, you really could start to see who could take home the trophy when it's all said and done. Great play, though, up until this point. Round 4 should be an absolute thriller.
Waiting for pizza.
This is EA Sports. PGA Tour coverage coming up next. Today, it's the final round of the Mountain Shootout. Frank, this par 4 14th hole at about 440 yards will test you all the way up to that green, won't it?
It certainly will. It just looks like you should bash it over those bunkers down the left side, but the green pitches from left to right. So the best access is actually down the right side, coming in from that sort of right line. So don't be fooled here.
Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one.
Well, that was a beautiful drive, Frank. Really good position to take advantage.
Sitting up beautifully in the fairway.
Settles in, looking to knock it in tight. Good looking shot right here. Nice play right there. That's in pretty close. Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie. Oh, wow. That was so close, Frank.
Just time to forget that one. I mean, he couldn't hit that much better.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Good roll. Solid. That's a par. And Frank, ahead on the green, you could have a really crazy putt if you're not careful.
This is probably the most undulating green on the golf course, so you do not want to be going in with too flat a second shot. That's an absolute beauty.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Doing whatever he wants with that golf ball. Moving it left, moving it right, hitting it straight when it's called for. He's doing it all.
Oh, wow.
Man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts.
I haven't seen
Just
you
a couple of feet.
Huh?
I haven't seen you on mine.
What?
Just drip that in.
Look at that. See it on mine, so don't say it yet.
Moving on to number 16 now. It's a par 4, 414 yards. And Frank, what are we looking at here?
It's another hole that'll favor a nice sort of high draw off the tee. It'll set up that second shot to a green that has got several different levels on it.
Frank, such an advantage when you can hit that far.
It's not fair.
Now to the second shot here at the 16th. And Frank, what's ahead?
Minimally uphill, but it actually plays uphill. The reason why is because all that front section of the green rolls back towards the player. So you've got to carry the ball all the way to the flag.
See if you can get this one to drop here at the 16th for a birdie.
It's that sneaky distance.
Good try, just didn't quite read the break, Frank.
It shouldn't be a problem, you'd think, cleaning up here for par.
Hey, I'm about to hop off the game with my siblings and share on YouTube. I'm tired as fuck, bro.
All right.
Just 2 holes left here at Banff Springs, and Frank, another par 4. This one short.
You got work tomorrow?
74 yards.
It is.
Nah,
it's named
going
Sarsi,
church.
which is a tribute to the Indian
Oh yeah,
tribes
Sunday. I
here.
forgot. Keep thinking it's
The
Saturday.
First
All right,
Nations
then, bro.
of Canada. So just think about that when you're teeing it off here on what is not an overly difficult par 4.
Frank, that one is long, and it is straight.
Well, in baseball, that's a home run. In golf, that is a huge advantage over everybody else that plays the game. You imagine just teeing up on every hole knowing that you've got 20 or plus yards over your fellow competitors.
Oh!
That in the
Oh!
tremendous shot.
Oh!
Well, here we are at the final hole here at Banff Springs. 578
Oh.
yards, par 5, and Frank, a chance to finish the round with a flourish.
If you're one of the fortunate to hit this fairway, it's very reachable, but well protected by bunkers, left, right, central bunkers as well. You really have to be aware of 2 things, the wind direction and exactly how far you can carry that tee shot if you want to find this fairway.
So still swinging well with confidence right in the fairway here at 18.
Oh! Oh! Oh my God! Oh, man.
Amazing.
Are you kidding me?
The round changes. He'll quickly pick up 2 shots on the field.
Frank, how rare would this be?
Oh my God.
Well,
I've never been more upset to get an eagle in my life. Oh my goodness.
Certainly is something to watch.
And that wraps up the final round. Just a great performance by our champion today.
Couldn't agree more, Rich.
I've never been upset to get an eagle until now.
Classic. Fantastic play, not only in the course today, but all week long.
Whew. Oh, man. I needed the wind blow. I needed the ground to shake. I couldn't get it. That's all right, though. th victory. 17th time this season. Ooh, PGA Championship. I think I'll play around to that. Didn't mean to go to outfits. I'll play around to that. Let's look at the rankings here. Yeah, clearly I'm blowing everybody out. This is my week. I do this. There's no competition. Let's look at stats. Now I got the second farthest driving distance. No triple bogeys. I should have 2 albatrosses. I should. Eagles, that's my thing. Birdies, that's my thing. Pars, I'm on here somewhere. Yeah, there I am. This best round is messed up. Yeah, my best round is definitely not 5 under. So Rory McIlroy won this 2 times. Now it's my turn. This will be my 4th major of the season. I done won everything I participated in.
EA Sports and the PGA of America are proud to present opening round coverage of the PGA Championship. We're here at Whistling Straits in Kohler, Wisconsin for the PGA Championship. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo for EA Sports, set to bring you all of the championship action. Frank, what's in store for our golfers today under these major championship conditions?
It's a Pete Dye special, Rich. Bunkers, I've lost count of the number of bunkers at Whistling Straits, but already it's been the host of several PGA championships, so it's a test for the great players of the world. But really, you've got to tip your cap to the designer. He'll tell you that building Whistling Straits was a, quote, once-in-a-lifetime thing. To see Lake Michigan around the golf course, it looks just like it's not real. It looks like you're playing on the moon sometimes. It's an amazing venue.
And let's go down to the first. Stepping up to the first tee, Frank, what are some keys to be thinking about at this point?
Really got to pick a decent target. Really focus in on that. Don't really worry about left and right. Nice, good full swing. Slow, if anything, off the first tee.
Wow, that is a monster drive down there, about 315 yards. Frank, what's the best way to attack this first hole?
You'd like to hit your second shot just a little right of the flag. Everything slopes towards the left.
Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Oh, just a superb shot.
You're not going to see much better than that all day today.
And getting ready for the putt. So makes the birdie putt, now 1 under for the tournament. Frank, how about the par 5, 597-yard second hole?
They give you a chance here. If you can hit a long drive down the left side, it starts to open up. But even a drive that finds the fairway down the right side, you might think it's okay, but chances are you can have a blind second shot.
That appeared to be a good strike right there, Frank.
Oh, good. It's just towering. Look at that hanging in the sky.
And that's going to stay on the fairway here at the second hole. Looks like he's going to have a go at it here at the par 5, his second shot. Frank couldn't ask for anything more.
Risky.
Just the lie there, too. It is sitting up like it's teed up.
Oh. Oh.
So on the putting surface and taking a good look now at this birdie putt here at the second.
Put some roll
18
on that.
feet from the bottom of the cup.
Oh, I can hit this. I feel like I can. I'm gonna attempt to. Oh.
Oh, I thought they'd at least pick up a shot. Birdie looked like a sitter. Now par.
It's all right. We'll make up for that.
Frank, that's a par, and onward we go. Now the stunning 188-yard par 3 third here at Whistling Straits.
Yeah, the green angle's to the left. You have to be careful because it's well protected by those huge bunkers and dunes on the left.
And this is looking really good. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie for birdie.
Oh, missed that.
Good birdie right there.
Yeah, this game, when you can't win, it's all about top 10s, top 20s. Currently, that's exactly where they stand.
For those of you just tuning in, we're checking in now on our featured golfer here at the 4th. A couple of birdies already on the card. Still early, Frank, but we've seen some solid play.
This is exactly how you want to start the first round of the tournament, Rich.
Those are good numbers right there. 3-2-0, 320 yards. Just crushed it in the fairway. Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid.
Oh, come on.
Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot. Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can quickly go in the right direction if he makes this.
Oh, my goodness. Oh.
Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one.
This one just requires a little bit of focus. Holding steady now at 2 under par. Frank, you don't see holes like the 5th here at Whistling Straits all that often, do you?
Not just the shape of the hole, the length. Pete Dyer's managed to put both the length and the design of the hole together to make it brutally tough, but at the same time strategically brilliant.
Wow, Frank, look at that one run out. Just blistered that tee shot.
Well, that has to be 325 if it's an inch.
Look out. This could be wet, Frank.
It's heading towards the hazard.
Just averted danger right there. So close.
What is here ball a lot?
This is a 23-foot putt. Sinks it.
Never mind. We'll take that. We will take that.
Frank, you've played all over the world. How unique is this hole, 5th?
I've never really seen anything quite like this. On one hand, it's an extremely long par 5, but then on the other hand, you have all these options that are available.
Oh, short swung again.
Right out of the center of the bat.
Did you hear that?
Should be past this.
Good strike,
bunker.
good lie, good chance to attack the pin. Frank, what makes this downhill shot a little trickier in terms of club selection and setup?
Because of the nature of the downhill, that ball's just going to come out a little lower. So you've got to take that into consideration. It might run a little more on the back end.
You got to be kidding me.
Really good distance
Keep
control
short swing.
there, playing well to his strengths. Not a gimme, but well within his range.
All right, we got a little bit of hill. Some a little bit of. Oh!
Just when you think you're going to make birdie, now to really concentrate on this and at least make par.
Four under on the deck.
Make up for a couple of these. That's a learning experience.
Another magnificent hole here at Whistling Straits. Nothing but water on the right and a huge drop off down to the beach.
Yeah, if you're struggling with your golf, just take a little breath and look right. It'll be a great elixir. This is definitely not going down the fairway.
It doesn't look good. I think it's going to be in the deep rough. Not quite what he was hoping for. The tee shot in the bunker. So getting set for a greenside bunker shot. Frank, when I think of the great bunker players in the history of the sport, I think about Gary Player, Seve Ballesteros, you knew so well. What did they do that made them so effective on these greenside bunker shots?
They had an attitude for a start that was different. For them, it was they saw possibilities. And they would imagine the amount of sand. Remember, because this is the only shot in golf where you don't have to
short
hit the ball
swinging
first.
a lot.
So they would really choose the amount of sand behind the ball, whether that was an inch or two. Aim the club at that and made sure they followed through.
Under.
Frank, check out all the bunkers on the right.
I can't count them on one hand, that's for sure. Just another example of how Pete Dye has just has gone to work in the way in which he's protected these holes.
Frank, they say you have to ride the wind. Boy, he got all of that one.
Got every ounce out of the conditions.
Well, this one should be safely on deck here. Wow, what a day. Every green hit in regulation. Getting set now over the putt. Excellent read for birdie to move to 5 under for the tournament. Finishing up this front nine, Frank, with a better than 440-yard par 4.
Bunkers left and bunkers right. The goal here is to hit it down the left side of the fairway. Otherwise, you might be blocked out by some of those trees that are just short of the green.
That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
This has really been an airtight performance to this point. Just flawless. Frank, such an advantage when you can hit that far.
It's not fair.
Oh. Come on, gain some ground, gain some ground, gain some ground.
That would be a great look at
bullet
birdie.
there. Short
Shouldn't
swing
be a problem
again.
here. That was a nice birdie, and no doubt he's feeling pretty good about his position on this leaderboard.
Series of good holes in a row has got him to this point.
Okay. No. Well, I can't do that. Okay, it's gonna have to. Oh, don't go in the bunker.
Frank, this is a way to make golf easy when you can hit it that deep.
So I know that first number's a 3. I'm guessing the second one's a 2. Let's call it 320.
That is an excellent play right there. The approach, giving him another good look.
Oh, no
as this
worries.
putt for birdie. And who knows? It is a 4-round tournament, setting himself up for a good weekend, maybe a great one. Young star makes his birdie.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Frank, this one's offline.
How is that a short swing?
There's rough and thick stuff over there.
You have to think he'll be happy
How is
with
that a
that,
short
given that it
swing?
looked like it was headed right for the rough.
Yeah, it looked like that was the only place it was going to finish. But, well, it's a little bit unexplainable. Let's see what he does from here now. Lucky break.
Damn. Could have been on the...
Our featured golfer setting up for another approach. Really needs to get something going here, Frank.
And that green right now must look like the size of a thimble.
On the green, and looking at a birdie opportunity. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Frank, that's what you want to do. Good lag putt.
Yeah, they can't all go in.
Par that. Par 5.
Just an amazing display.
Struggle
the
is real.
Continue to fall. Now to the 12th, short little par 3.
Yeah, just a short iron in hand. You'd like to think it's a birdie opportunity. One of the biggest problems here, though, was putting. This green, anything other than flat. Well, there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it.
What a great shot. Right next to the hole.
Should be
It's
all
about
right.
5 feet. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either.
You gotta be kidding me.
So early on the backside.
You
here
got
at the 12th
to be
hole,
kidding me.
Missed opportunity. He'll take par and move on. Frank, here at the 13th, it's pretty obvious where the trouble is.
Yeah, all right, that's for sure, plus Lake Michigan there if you go even further right. But at 402 yards, don't have to hit driver down here. Even a three-wood and a wedge would get you home here. So remember, fairway first, then set up the scoring chance.
And now it's right in his wheelhouse. Good position where he can attack the pin.
Yeah, he has all those options now. That ball's sitting up, you can bring it in high, you can bring it in low. The choice is yours.
Oh,
Superb
roll
shot.
back.
That's as good as it's going to get. There's going to be no worries about making that one.
Take that birdie, though. Take any points we
Just
can get. As
continuing
long as we
to
ain't
play
bogeying.
some really good golf.
I
8
should
under
have got
par
some
for the
birdies,
championship.
some eagles.
Frank, any major
Hard.
championship gives you a good mix of holes. We've had some long ones, and now this one just under 400 yards.
But it will punish you if you're offline. There's
Here we
trouble
go
left
again.
and the mounds and the bunkers on the right. So ideally, it's positional tee shot.
Oh, no.
Well, not this time. That one's in the rough. Might be a tough shot coming up. Second shot from the rough. It's on the way.
What? Oh,
In the
my
bunker, still with a
God.
chance for an up and down.
I short
Playing
swung
this par four,
again.
Still not on the green after that second shot.
That's still not done. A good third shot. Maybe get away here with par.
Get down. Lay down. Wow, lucky break right there, Frank.
Well, that's what everyone else is going to say, except him.
Okay, I see what I'm doing wrong.
8 under par for the round.
Not pulling back on the right stick enough.
Ready to go here at the 15th tee, and by the looks of it, Frank, we should have brought the swimsuits and some sunscreen.
It's very picturesque, that's for sure, but don't get fooled by its beauty. This is an absolute beast at 503 yards and sets up a very, very tough finish to Whistling Straits.
Good tee shot right in the fairway and plenty long. This, the second shot with the par 4. And this is looking really good. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
Just a couple of feet. You may have lost track at home, but we're
Only
keeping
9
count,
under.
and that is 9 under for the day. Getting set to take on the finishing holes here at Whistling Straits. How do you close this out on the right foot, Frank?
Well, this is the shortest of the 4 par 5s at 568 yards. There's a big crop of bunkers down the right side. Just a driver off those is certainly going to make this par 5 reachable.
Nicely played shot, about 310 yards down the fairway. Second from an excellent lie.
Yeah, I'll shoot it back here.
Should be pretty good right there. On the safe side.
Yeah, very safe and start.
On the way.
All right,
It's a long way to the hole from here. Never easy.
Didn't know what that bounce would be like. Oh boy. That break, I couldn't do it.
You couldn't ask for much more than that, except to make it.
Let's take a birdie. It's better than parring again.
Really starting to shine.
Should have equaled that
10 under
hole.
for the tournament.
It's definitely one an experience going into the.
Yep, 250 yards, 17th hole, trouble everywhere. Hit your pants up and get it going.
Yeah, easier said than done.
Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
That's
Not
a
too
beautiful
bad, not
shot.
too bad.
That sets him up for a really easy putt. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Continues to amaze. Yet another birdie. What a day it's been. Frank, quite a finishing hole, and that's as it should be. This is, after all, a major championship.
Well, you can see why Bubba Watson, Martin Keimer, Dustin Johnson have played well here. This finishing hole requires the long hitter's best tee shot, preferably just a little down the right side, because that's the safer side to be.
He has just hammered this drive here at the 18th, and now he is in a really good position to make a birdie here on the final hole. Well, you can hear it right off the center of the club face. This has a chance to be close. That would be a great look at birdie. These putts keep the round together. And he has it for birdie. So through one round, Frank, our leader really put on a good show today.
They certainly did, Rich. It was truly a great performance, especially from tee to green. It's not easy to come out of the gates like that.
Gotta do better.